Right, so it's my great privilege to introduce to you a program where we play with real estate. Has anybody ever wanted to own some real estate and just couldn't afford to? Because today, I'm going to change everything you've ever thought about the real estate market. So thank you very much for being here. Bear with me as we shoot through our program. And then we're going to have the amazing Emo tell you about the money. The money. Yeah? The money. Very important. Welcome to Flipping for Profit. First off, a disclaimer. Guess what? Check us out. Make sure we are who we say we are. Please. I have a wife. I have 3 children. I'm on Facebook. Make sure you know who we are. Our CEO is here as well. We're here to help you guys. We are different to anything else you've ever seen, so please do your due diligence. Check us out. Make sure we are. We really are genuine. Every example in this presentation are things that we've done in the past. So these are properties that we've bought, renovated and sold. So they are, some of them, old news. But don't panic, we're going to continue to do the same things. I just want you to be aware that some of them have been bought and sold. We have an amazing team of real estate agents or experts. Colin is our real estate guru. Colin, 30 years in the business. 25 years he's been doing this in Australia, buying properties, fixing them up, and then making profit, selling them. But the Australian market's too high. So at the moment, for the last 5 years, Colin's in the USA doing exactly this. But now he's doing it for us. I love that. As I say, he's had 30 years experience. He's also had experience in, not just Australia and the US, but guess where? South Africa, the UK, Hong Kong, Singapore. We're not restricted to any one area. We can buy property anywhere. We love Colin because he makes us money. We love him. Colin's also about 6 foot or 7 foot tall. He's huge and eats a lot. But he's a nice guy. I know him personally. He's an Aussie and he's in the US, okay? Jody. Jody is also over 10 years experienced as a licensed realtor. Jody also goes through properties, evaluates them, makes sure that we have pictures, paperwork, keeps us up to date with things that are important. So everybody can see what we're doing. Diane, over 12 years experience again. She's our liaison in Australia. In other words, I ring Diane and say, hey Di, what's happening with this property? Have you got some new photos? It's very important because sometimes with the US being so far apart in hours, everybody else sleeps and we're asleep and vice versa, because Australia, we're 8 hours in front of you. So it gets difficult with the world population. So in the presentation, I'm going to show you one of the most lucrative business strategies, that's working today. I'm going to show you how to generate massive cash flow, get real results, and why the opportunity is at its peak. Why? Because we're making money. There is a group of real estate entrepreneurs silently making massive amounts of money. Guess what? We can now do too. We can share and do it too. Would $1,000, $5,000 or $20,000 make a difference? Put your hand up. Seriously, if $1,000 US in your bank account today will make a difference, that's 10,000 Rand. 10,000 Rand. It's really important because it makes a massive difference. I have worked for 30 years, the same thing. 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 30 years. Guess what? I met Mr. Richardson. In February, I have not worked a day since. It's awesome. Guess when my payday is? Every Monday. Actually, technically every day, because money does go into the account every day, but every Monday I get an email that says, congratulations, Greg, you've got a lifestyle bonus. Every Monday. I love it. Guys, the great thing is, it's your money. I've got a list there of things you can do. It's your money. You do what you want with it. Completely your choice. 2 kinds of money problems. Not enough money, too much money. Which one do you want? If anybody says not enough, watch out. Warren Buffett, the world's second richest man. He went on live TV in America and he said, buy, baby, buy. He said the most lucrative or the best business strategy he could possibly have would to be buy, listen, he wanted to buy a couple of 100,000 single homes. That's how rich he is. Since then, he's actually gone one step further. He's bought his own real estate franchise, so he now buys and sells properties. When the smart wealthy tell you what to do, what should you do? Do. Listen to them. The greatest transfer of wealth is happening right now. More millionaires are made in the global recession than any other time. Why? Because the rich get richer. Time to stop it. That's why we're here. What do? Property investors make some money. Guess what? Property renovators become seriously rich. Most people are too lazy to do it. We do it. Flipping for profit. We help you create cash flow, build you a portfolio, and enhance your income. How do we do it? By buying right, renovating carefully, and selling for a profit. We also now are building properties because there's a great little niche in the market where you can make a lot of money by building. The exciting thing is it allows every single one of our members to participate in the lucrative real estate market from as little as $100. $100 US, approximately 1,000 Rand. How cool is that? So you can own your own little piece of house for $100. What do you expect from us? First off, we locate the property. That means we find the property, we walk through the property to make sure it's perfect. We make sure, no matter what happens, we're going to make you guys some money. We cost out the rehab, or in Australia we call it a renovation. Okay, that's where we spruce it up to make it look pretty. We then arrange and we supervise the rehab. We make sure they stay on time. We make sure that they don't overspend, and then we make sure that they do the job properly. Very important. We then arrange the property for resale. Does anybody ever heard of arranging a property for sale? It's called staging. You'll love the pictures. They're awesome. We flip the property, we resell it. Then we provide the reports covering the cost so you know how much we spent, and a copy of the sales paperwork so you know how much money we made for you. It's important. The consultants make a percentage when the sale is made. They make no money until they make profit for you guys. Every single member has a full list of all the properties owned by Flipping for Profit, which is our members. You will see in every single one that there is, if you have no money obviously in that property, it'll have zero for your amount. But here you can see this member has $1,027.18. We separate, we divide the money or your funds amongst a couple of different properties. Gives you excitement, and guess what? They might sell at different times. It's exciting. Second property here, that's in Florida too, by the way, USA. This one is in Phoenix, Arizona. This member has $1,549 in it. Okay, so it's just profit share. Profit share. This guy here, this is actually an unusual house, a very ugly home. I actually said to Colin, when he bought that, I said, "Are you crazy? That's awful." And he said, No, it's in the right location, it'll sell. I said, "No, you're crazy, man." Guess what? 30 days. It's sold. We made 12.8% profit. So you can see here, this lady had $237 and made $30.35 in 1 month. It's not a lot of money, but it's a start. Has anybody ever, seriously, made bad profit? I haven't. It's your money. You're always in control of your money, guys. Very important. It is your money. So if you've got money in the property pool, when the property sells or settles, you then have options with your money what you want to do. The first section here, the initial funds, click A, which means that money will come out of the property into the next property to continue to share. If you click B, the money comes out of the property when it's sold into your pocket. Okay? Into your wallet, into your pocket. It's your money. The second section, it's the profit from the sale of the property. So if we make 15%, that 15% then, click A, goes back into the next property, or click B, it comes out into your pocket, okay? It's your money, your control. You have 100% complete control of it. The opportunity group joint venture into profit share. Guess what? It's not new. The problem is it's always been so expensive. The ones in the USA at the moment, $6,500 to join, $50,000 minimum deposit. Who has that, honestly? I don't. I didn't. No, seriously, I didn't. I was struggling along like everybody else. 30 years in the same job, and when they said, you know, can you pay $1,000 to fix your car? I'm going, oh, jeez, don't have that. We're all the same. So, what we've done is we've taken profit sharing to a new level. We put everybody's funds into a big pool, we buy several properties, and we share your funds amongst those properties. The exciting thing is, you can put anywhere from $100,000 to $100,000 into that property pool. When the property settles, we make, say, a 15% profit, you receive your money back plus the profit. So if you had 1,000 Rand in that property, you would receive your 1,000 back and 150 Rand. It's that easy. If you had 10,000, 10,000 back. What did I say? 15. 150. Sorry, 1,500. Not good at maths. Good at property. Members receive their money back plus 15%. If we make 20%, your money back for 20%. It's that easy. By pooling, everyone shares in a number of profits or properties. Why do we choose the US market? Because at the moment the prices are amazingly low. There is opportunity to make lots of dollars. Okay? The best exchange rate in 40 years. Now, this is actually applying to me as an Aussie, because at the moment our dollar is 95 cents. So if I earn 1,000 US dollars, I actually earn 1,050 Australian dollars. Guess what? When you guys earn $1,000 times 10, this place is awesome. You're an instant millionaire. You come in with $100 and you walk out with 1,000. It's great. I love that. I love that. 10 times. Fantastic. Little or no stamp duty to pay. Flipping for profit. Pay it. The speed in which you can do a deal is amazing. You can buy a property in one day in the US. It's amazing what they can do. Types of properties available. Anywhere from family homes to condominiums to luxury resorts, multi-million-dollar mansions, all available to make money out of. And as we grow, we become more powerful. We make more money. The ease of purchase for international buyers. The US love us. We prop up their economy. Higher growth rate. Potential for more creative financing. Stability in the region. Accessibility to international travellers. Who's been to the US? Put your hand up, seriously. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's quite a few. 5, 6. Excellent. Just need a visa. It's very important. You will need one. Visas are important. Potential for profits is massive. Massive. But as I always say, picture tells 1,000 words. Let's have a look at some slides. The results, of course, are the best truth. So, just very quickly, these are properties. This one we actually sold not last Thursday, the Thursday before. It actually sold the day that we were leaving. So I didn't have time to do a proper slide, but we made 15.41%. Just to give you an idea. It was fantastic. I had money in that property. I think I made $1,200. US dollars. It's good fun. It's good fun. I've got some big slides on the rest of the properties, and I'll show you this because we're up to the building package. So very quickly, now on the market. Is anybody in property ID 11? So has anybody actually got some profit share in this? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, excellent. Great news. Guess what? It's on the market. They are having a heap of people walking through the properties at the moment. in Florida. Florida's a very hot part of America. And when they come from the cold, to get away from the cold, they actually move up to Florida for the winter months. And that's when we're going to be at our most productive, I hope. I was talking to Colin the other night and he's excited, so that's good. So you can see here, guys, we retiled the house completely. We repainted the house. We changed that dingy, grotty old toilet into a nice toilet. Hey? You've got to go in comfort. So this property is now currently on the market, so that's the good news for you guys. Property ID 8 is the build package. So what happened? We picked up some blocks of land from a builder. He was in a lot of bother financially. We bought them for $50,000 each. Most importantly, what happens when you get a fantastic block of land, you only paid $50,000 for it, it's on a canal right in Florida. What's the best thing to do? Build on it. So this building is going to cost around $282,000 US dollars, but we're going to make $200,000 by putting $500,000 on it to start with. If anybody doesn't realise, that's 2 million rand. There's a lot of profit. There's a lot of profit. So why not? Yeah, it takes 6 months. But so what? What would your money be doing otherwise? Seriously, 4% in the bank? So here you can see here, we've dug the foundations, we're building it, the roof's on, the whole lot is just about ready to go. They were hoping for mid-November, still on target, so there's the good news. 4 properties we sold in the last 5 months, guys. We're keeping these here to show you. Our worst case scenario was 9.5% profit. 38 days, that particular one. There's the ugly house, 30 days. 2.5 months, 4 months. That's how long they took to sell. The average is around about 3 months. Rancho, we went in, we bought this house, we've done the kitchen, toilet, important. See the laundry, nice clean house. It's on the market currently in, where is it? Phoenix, Arizona. I want to show you this house because this is awesome, just to give you an idea of how powerful this is. This house is on the canal that leads out to the ocean. It's got a jetty for a boat, okay? I haven't even got a boat, but I'd still buy this house. The jetty has a boat lift. It lifts the boat out of the water. The swimming pool has its own outdoor enclosed area so you don't get bitten by mosquitoes when you have a swim. It's really cool. The house, all the houses in the neighbourhood sell for between 400 and 500. We paid 225. So if we sell this property very quickly for say 350, we still make $117,000. The good news is the market's just jumped. In September, the market in Florida just rose 9%. So we're actually going to put this house on the market at about $390,000 and still make great profit. Okay, so this is what we do best. Is everybody ready for this? Because this is exciting, I promise. This house sat on the market for 1 year and didn't sell at $85,000. Why didn't it sell? Somebody tell me why that house did not sell. Old? Anything else? Just old? It's ugly. It's in the perfect location. Schools, shops, public transport, but it's just ugly. It was built in 1969. We bought it for $75,000, $10,000 under market value. Right? We renovated it for $38,000, but we increased its value to $175,000. This house, 2 months later. Okay? You ready? Are you ready? Yes. Wow. It's like a new house. We took it from 1969 to 2013. Seriously. We rendered the bricks, we put a new roof on, brand new kitchen, new fridge, new oven, bench tops, toilet. See this room here? All the furniture in that room is hired. We hire it. Can anybody tell me why we hire it? Makes it look good. So you're not walking into a house You're walking into a home and you can immediately see, oh, I could be sitting there, my feet up, watching TV. Psychologically, it helps. It really does. Why is it important that we do bathrooms and kitchens? Can anybody tell me that? Yeah. Because just imagine, I go home and I say to my wife, darling, I want to buy this house here. It's got a great garage. She'd kick me in the head. Seriously. It's got a good garage. She looks at the kitchen, she looks at the toilet. Very important. That's what sells the property. One more question. 2 months it took to renovate this house. How long do you reckon it took to sell it? After the renovation? 1 week. You're cheating. You've seen me before. 1 week, guys. 1 week. $62,000 gross profit. In, well, 2 months and 1 week. All up. Just imagine doing that 4 times a year. It's $250,000. You can see the power of what we're doing now. 55% gross profit. 55% gross profit basically means 22.5% in your pocket. In your pocket. Very quickly, another house. This one is, would you believe, uglier. It's older. It was built in 1960. It's older than me. Good heavens. Ugly kitchen. Ugly kitchen. See the fireplace? You probably can't see with that light, but it's all burnt. All the bricks are burnt. It's terrible. I wonder why it didn't sell. We bought it for $105,000. We spent $33,000 on the renovation. More importantly, we increased the value of the property to $193,000. 2.5 months it took to do the reno. 2.5 months. Are you ready? Yes. Yeah, it's better. You're awake now. Brand new house. Brand new house. Look at that. Rendered the bricks, the roof, brand new kitchen. Fireplace. Fireplace is still there. All beautiful. Can anybody tell me who owns the lemons? No, seriously, who owns them? They're hired. They're hired. Don't they look great? I'd never think of that. Sold for $55,000 profit. $55,000 profit just 2 weeks after the reno was finished. It's really, really important. 40% gross profit, 20% of that is in your pocket. If you had 1,000 Rand in that, you will have your 1,000 Rand back plus 200 Rand. Very quickly, 95, 8,000 on the reno, we sold it for 145. 68, 5,000 on the reno, sold it for 119. You can see Colin up there in front of the house. I told you he's tall. See the trees? They're gone. See the driveway's dirty? It's clean. We painted the house. Is it worth doing? $46,000 profit in 3 months. 75, renovated for 2,000, sold for 110. Occasionally we do what's called a wholesale deal. A wholesale deal is where we pick up a group of properties from a bank or a distressed mortgagee, and we buy a group of properties and we actually move them on without doing renovations. We sell them on to a hedge fund. A hedge fund buy properties to rent out for people. So it's a different way of making money. Much, much slower, of course. So occasionally we get these deals. This is unbelievable. This is a group of properties, 18 in fact, that we bought, let's say on the 1st of September, and sold on the 21st of September and made $187,000. Only 17.3% profit. Didn't have to do any work. No renos, no nothing. You can see here we've left all the prices in. We want to be 100% transparent. It's all there. The rent, even per year, they're expecting $10,200 rent per year. So if you had $60,000 right now, you'd buy one of those. You'd actually have your money back in 6 years, and it would be an investment for the rest of your life. She says, I haven't got that sort of money lying around. Who has? So that's why we do what we do. So why choose flipping for profit? Let me sum up. 50 years these guys have had experience in property market. 50 years. The last 5 years in the US market. We source high performance properties that we know will hold their value. We know the areas. We've got to be careful with their money. With your money too. We buy properties below market value from mortgagee and banks, 4 cents in the dollar. Just in case the market changes, we need to be selling and not losing money. Very important. Occasionally our consultants sell directly to a hedge fund. It's quicker time, less profit, but guess what? Has anybody ever heard of bad profit? Very important. Flipping for Profit has a team of consultants on the ground in the USA. They physically walk through every property, every room to make sure it has the right criteria first hand. We buy nothing sight unseen. Flipping for Profit has paid all the necessary fees and deposits so every single one of our members can start their property portfolio from $100. Here it says after the membership fee, but we actually have a trial where you can start it from $100 if you want to, just to test us out. Make sure we are who we are. All members' funds are placed into a property pool. The money is divided among several different properties, and when the property settles, you have complete control of your funds. You can take it all out if you want to. There is a membership fee of $249 US. It's a once only. Once only. That keeps you going for 12 months, and after that there's an administration fee of $50 we take from the profit. From the profit. That's how confident we are you're going to make money. Very important. As a member of Flipping for Profit, and I can't stress this enough, this is very important. As a member, we have a referral program. It is exceptional. Exceptional. You can make a lot of money in very quick time, and you get paid every Monday. Don't you, Emo? Yes. It is completely up to you if you want to do that. The referral program is optional. Our consultants purchase hundreds of properties with a profit on every single deal. It's huge dollars for our members. We very much take pride in what we do. Be part of the property pool. Register now. Registration is free. We don't even charge for that. The exciting news is we have just registered here in South Africa. We have got lawyers. We have got accountants. And very, very shortly, we're about to have property. Okay? So, not only will you be able to invest a tiny portion of your funds into property, you will be able to go, point to it, walk on it, and see it is actually there. Really, really important. So, our program is for everybody. Worldwide. We've just started. We've just started.
Flipping for Profit offers us an opportunity where we can invest or save in property from as little as $100. And then we also have the opportunity to refer our friends to also start saving money.
I dropped what I was doing and I'm focusing full-time on Flipping for Profit. In network marketing, 90% of the people can't recruit, but in Flipping for Profit, even if you don't recruit, you're going to make money. That's our key.
I've just joined, guys, and it's wonderful. The reason why I'm part of this business, one, it's its product. Property investment program is something amazing. Its compensation plan is so unique. I've been part of many other businesses, but I haven't seen something so powerful like this concept. I am now an executive, moving very soon to Star Executive. I'm just so excited, guys. Let us all be part and parcel of this lucrative industry, real estate.
I'm a proud member of Flipping for Profit because Flipping for Profit is changing my life completely.
I feel it's the beginning of a new life for me. I've been owing everybody, I'm in debt, I need money to make ends meet, I'm going through a hard time. But since I've been introduced to the opportunity, I think differently, I feel differently, I'm excited.
This is a business opportunity that is destined to change everybody's lives, because ordinary people like ourselves are now able to invest in properties, of which it has always been my dream to participate in the property industry.
What I like the best about it, being a network marketer for many, many years, is that one can actually get involved here, make some money without actually having to work on the referral side of the business. So that's quite exciting to me, and I think this is going to be something awesome, something great. And yes, finally I believe that this could be the ultimate package that we were looking for. Get yourself to the retirement and start making the gangster money that we've been after for so long in our lives.
You've got to be a big businessman and you've got to invest. Here, you've got a business which is big and you've got an investment to do which is in property. That is why I would recommend anybody to join Flipping for Profit.
Now I'm getting a chance to invest in property, and now I'm getting a chance to share the opportunity as well with other people. While I'm changing the life of myself, I'm also able to change other people's lives.
It doesn't matter who you are, where you stay in the world, doesn't matter your income, you can join and make money in property. At the same time, you share the idea with other people as well and make more money. With this opportunity, you have a medium to long-term income plan through your growth in your property, and of course you can have a short-term income on a weekly basis should you decide to refer your friends to this fantastic opportunity.
I am able to invest in the property business not only locally but globally.
If you want financial independence and you want to invest not only for short-term benefits but on a much more longer-term benefits, this is the business to join, because it does not only give you an opportunity to invest in global property investment portfolio, it also pays you to share the opportunity with other people, which is on the short term, it keeps your cash flow afloat because you get paid, and you're not getting paid at month and you get paid every Monday. So gone are the days whereby we used to say it's a blue Monday. We look forward to each and every Monday because we know on a Monday it's a dollar Monday.
It's a phenomenal opportunity. I've been in a corporate environment for the last 20 years, and all I can say is I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I took this opportunity. My first income that I received exceeded my monthly income working for a corporate environment, working for one of the biggest life insurance companies in South Africa.
I'm in, and I'm inviting everyone out there who wants to make an extra income, who wants to add on, augment their salaries, to please come and hear what Flipping for Profit has for them.
I encourage you to visit the website, check everything out, and join our family.
Its benefits are awesome.
You'll see the difference in your life. From my side and Team SA, all the best, good luck, and God bless. Cheers.
Great stuff. Well, I think just to start off with the reward side, I think this is where we all want to see the money coming through. Am I right? Say, show me the money. Come on, ladies. Let's say, show me the money. Show me the money. Yes. Well, I think if you're not here to make money, the door's open at the back. You're always welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one important thing. If you are seated here today and you are still not convinced that you are at the right place for the right reason, then don't worry. We'll pray for you and we'll hope something happens. Amen. Well, just to start off, we've got a phenomenal opportunity, and this is where Greg has just now explained to you that what you need to do is to encourage, when people come into this business, to encourage as many of your people in your downline to place money into the property pool. Although the company will take your first $100 that you would earn and place it into the property pool, because, ladies and gentlemen, ultimately what we need to do is we need to make sure that our money is working for us. Am I correct? We can't be working for money for the rest of our life. We can't be working day in and day out for money. We need to become clever and work smart And the smart way we're going to do that is now the company says that every single time you now encourage your downline to now start placing more funds, the more funds we have in the property pool, the more money we're going to have. Am I correct? The more money we have, the more property we buy, and the more money you generate. Isn't that awesome? Now, it basically says there that in your first generation, if your group volume, GV, group volume, grows to 10,000 US dollars, you earn 1%. Wow. 1%. And as it grows, 20,000, 1%. 30,000, 1%. 40, 1%. And that basically means the more money you have in the property pool, the more money you're going to earn. So you could be waking up every single week and saying, well, wow, guess what? My money is working for me. For those people that have a full-time job, a job, you know the one that we say just over broke, working for a boss, making money. This is a smart way to do it. And now you could actually benefit from this ongoing. So this is not going to stop. Remember, you could stop one day and say, okay, well, I'm not going to work. I'm going to sit back and relax now for the next 3 months. When your GV is sitting on 30,000, you still earn 1% of that, and it gets still paid to you. So isn't that awesome? I want to move on to the one important thing that every person needs to do. Let's have a show of hands. If you were invited here for the first time, if you are brand new, raise your hand. Wow. So what we want to just, if you are, in other words, if you are part of our program, if you have gone and you've paid and you've got a username, then raise your hand again. Let me see. Okay, that's a change, because I think a lot of people might not understood what I said. If that simply means you're an active member, and when you start into this business, for the newcomers, when you start, you are what we call a blue star. Now, blue stars don't shine, eh? No, never, never. Now, in terms of this business, you become a blue star. The benefits that you get is all three of those benefits in terms of the travel, Zopper, and a phenomenal business. A business that will drive your business for you. Now, in other words, when a person registers, you know it's so phenomenal. Yesterday I met a lady in Polokwane and she says to me, no, she wants to become part of the business. She went home, I said, great, go and register and I'll see you again. Never knew. And on my way to Johannesburg, I got an email that says, congratulations, this person is registered. Isn't that awesome? So in other words, you know exactly who are the people that's now part of your business. Phone that person back, motivating them. Most important is that you now know when your business is growing. Every single person should understand that this is a huge opportunity for you to now actually go into that system. Once you've paid, you've got so many other things. You've got marketing. You've got the business cards that's online. You've got basically a travel bug, which means now you can do your own traveling. You don't have to go to a travel agent. You do your own traveling online, yourself. Do your booking, do your accommodation, everything else. Zopper. Online, basically go online and go buy things. You know, a lot of South Africans are still a bit skeptical of buying online, am I correct? We're still a bit shy, eh? I tell you, that's how the world is running today. Everything runs online. I think we need to change those skepticism. But what we basically say is that in terms of even the business, the company provides you it's over 1,000. I'm just saying 1,000. There's over 1,000 e-books that you would be getting for free. Isn't it? Wow. So you're getting books. For the ladies, I want to just say to you, I know some ladies are a bit challenged in terms of, if they have cooking disabilities. There's even books how to cook. Yes. For the gents, if you don't know how to play golf, I enjoy playing golf. For the guys that want to play golf, there's even books how to play golf. For some, I'm not going to specify, but for some people that even want to lose weight, there's books how to lose weight. So you don't have to go and buy these things. It's all there on the business, on the website, all for you for free. Now I just want to show one important thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you are here for the first time, if you have not registered and paid, then I can tell you now, go and do it. But before you do that, I want you to understand that you need to, firstly, you need to understand that you need to change this thing. This is an important thing. It's the brain. It's something that God placed between your two ears. Reason why? Because the two ears is there to listen. And that's what we all battle to do, is to listen. So listening is a skill. Now, I just want to mention to you is that when you become part of this business and you're not in the right sense of, in terms of you're not going to think properly, then you're not going to catch us. How we do this business is basically that you need to bring a person on board, your two people. Once you do that, help and support them. And once you've helped and support them, you will see miracles happening. You know, the most important thing is that when you wake up on a Monday morning, and all that you hear is that here around about 1 o'clock, you hear your phone go ka-ching, ka-ching. That is when your money goes into your bank account. Now, for some people here that's got a job, being just over broke, unfortunately, I must say to you, what is today's date? What is today's date? It's a third. So the third means is that you've got virtually, if there's only 30 days for the month, you've still got 27 days to wait until Monday, until payday. Am I right? Now, for all our Flipping for Profit guys, every Monday is $1 Monday. Isn't that awesome? $1 Monday. So you earn 1 rand, I earn 10 rand. You earn 1,000 rand, I earn 10,000 rand. Isn't that phenomenal? Mondays are paydays. So now I want to tell you now, if you're not part of this business, I can only tell you, phone me tomorrow and I'll tell you exactly what's happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is payday. For some people, I'm not sure. But I can tell you now, tomorrow is $1 Monday. It's not a blue Monday for some of us. Now, I just want to tell you guys as well, is that when you work for a company and you've got a full-time job, you know, that job is it's one stressful thing. You know, the only thing I wake up in the morning and I think to myself, what's so phenomenal about this business is that you are your own boss. You own your own business. You get up when you want to, not because the alarm wakes you up. You get up because you've got a business that drives itself. If all that you need to do is to phone the people. I mean, every Monday morning I'll get online and I'll phone my people and say, guys, how does the account look? How's your Monday today? Is it looking bright? Am I right, guys? Great. Well, let's just start off in saying is that when you come into this business, you are now a blue member. You get your 2 people. Now, I just want to illustrate this quickly. My 2 people is very simple. 1 on the left and 1 on the right. Is that difficult? Simple formula. 1 on the left, 1 on the right. Once you do that, you then motivate those people to get their own 2 people. Now, the gentleman here, which is sitting on my right, and the lady on my left, goes and they find their own 2 people. For the 2 that I brought in, I'm earning $40. Is $40 a lot of money? Is it a lot of money? A lot of people say yes. Can we say, show of hands, yes? It's a lot of money. For those that doesn't say it's a lot of money, I can tell you now, it changes your complexion if you earn 40 for 10 people, because that's 4,000. That's 4,000. All right? So because let's do the sums. 40 times 10 is 400. All right? For the South African currency, it's about 10 rand. So we're looking at 4,000. 4,000 for the week. Is that a lot of money? Hey, for some of us, let's just be realistic here. For some of us, that's a paycheck. That's our salary. Am I right? And ladies and gentlemen, what I want to just say to you is that if you do that that's over a month, all right? Then you're looking at some good income. So all I'm saying to you is that when you come into this business, the simple thing is to introduce your 2 people and do it immediately. One on the left, one on the right, get them in. Once they've done, and then motivate them to get their own 2 people. Because if the gentleman does exactly what I'm telling him, he will now have 2 people on his business and she will have 2. That simply means I'm earning now, me personally, I'm earning $20 for each person. Look at that. 20, 20, 20, 20. And how much are they earning? $40 each. So that simply means I'm making an additional 2, 4, 6, 8, $80. And how much is $80? 800 Rand. So if you all add it up, we're looking at $160. That's not a bad start. Am I correct? $160 is $160. That puts food on the table. All right? That pays for the electricity. That puts money in the bank. But more important, for some of us that are stressed today, that are battling from month end to month end, that are sick and tired of being sick and tired, this opportunity is going to change your life, but then you need to change your mindset. You need to take that doubting Thomas out of your hand and saying, I now believe that it's working. Ladies and gentlemen, can I tell you now, this business is working. You do not have to test it. Now let's move on. Is there anyone, I just want to have a show of hands, is there anyone sitting here that is a gold member? Raise your hand. A gold member? 1, 2, don't be shy. 3, 4, another one? Okay, so that's 4 gold members. Can we all just give them a hand for that? The one important thing that we need to do and understand that this business, it all starts somewhere. No one was born with a golden teaspoon, am I right? Work the business, motivate your people and make sure that they are going to do exactly what you tell them to do, and that is to duplicate this business. The second step is that in terms of our business, we work on a binary system. So some people might not understand how a binary works, and some of us are, technically inclined not to understand how computers works. Don't worry. It's all figured out for you. We've got a phenomenal system. That's why you've actually contributed your 2,660, depending on the Rand. That's what you contributed, because the system is so intelligent, it thinks for you. Give us a hand for that. It thinks for you. All that you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, when you get into this business, don't even change any of the settings. Keep it on automatic. The system will do it for you. 1 left, right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 1 right, 1 left. So you don't even have to worry. I tell you where I left my settings until I reach my, what we call an executive. When I reach executive, I then decided, okay, well now it's time, because let's put it clear. Charity begins at home. Are we together? Let's stop trying to, do what other people do. To try and come in and say, okay, well, I need to start sponsoring people immediately, helping them. Guys, you know what you're actually doing? Those people just go and sit back and wait for you to do the work. Am I right? Yes, I see a couple of people nodding their heads. So what we need to do is, charity begins at home. You need to make the money. You need to earn the dollars every single Monday. And how are you going to do that? You simply put it on automatic and you work the business. Now this binary system places one person on the left and then the other one on the right. Immediately when that happens, the one goes on the other side and then basically on the right. The beautiful thing is that you will be benefiting from the person above. So let's do the illustration again. Left, right, I'm coming in, I've got my 2 people, they brought in their 2 people, and I'm bringing in my 3rd person. My 3rd person will then be placed on the left, which simply means is that this lady will be the first person that benefits out of that. That's my key person. I brought that person in. The minute I help that person to become a gold or silver star, she earns from that. Are we all together? Now look at that. So the binary system is there that you'll have what we call a power leg and a pay leg. Now you need to understand that a power leg is basically the one that just runs. You can't stop it, because the people from all the way on top are working. Remember, people on top of you will be working this business whether you like it or not. Now, have you ever earned from your boss? No. This business does that. It helps you because the business comes from the top, filtering through to the bottom, and you might just be the lucky one. You know, I said to people yesterday in in Polokwane, I said to them, it's Sunday, go and register, because guess what? You never know if you've gone in and got your people in on board, you'll be earning money tomorrow, all right? If you just do the simple thing, making sure that your people come on board ASAP, that's how you will benefit. Now, I want to just share with you, to become a silver star is simply you've got your 2 people. As I said, one on the left, one on the right, you're now a silver star, and now you shine, eh? Now you shine. Now, the company will be giving you $500. How much is $500 for South Africans? 5,000. Now, ladies and gentlemen, is anyone interested in $5,000? Great. So we want that. It's yours. The only way you're going to get the $5,000, all right? $500 is when you become a silver star. So get your 2 people in ASAP. And once you do that, the $500 is in your back office. We are going on holiday, ladies and gentlemen. We are going on a cruise. I'm going to tell you later about that. And I can tell you now, fasten your seatbelts, because this business is taking off and you are on it. If you're not, we'll leave you behind. To become a gold member, you are now benefiting. And ultimately saying, how do you benefit from instant rewards and triple silver bonus? So the critical thing is that you need to work with your downline. Make sure that they are motivated. They actually are finding the people. Help them with presentations, motivating them to go onto the webinars and actually do the business. And by doing that, your business will start growing. For the gold members here, I can encourage you, the first thing that you need to do is to move on. You need to go to this level. And that level is to start developing what we call silver stars. Triple silver bonus is only $150 worth. Is that a lot of money? 1,500 Rand for you guys. How do we do that? Simple. You take your first 2 people, 1, 2, your third person, help that person to become a silver member. And by doing that simple process, that equates that this person now, for him, I'll be earning 150, 150, 150, and that equates to $450. 4,500 Rand. Now you can do that, guys, in one single day. I've done it. One day. Has anyone made 4,500 Rand in one single day? Probably yes, sometimes no. What do we want to do with you guys is every single person needs to be encouraged to work to this level. To become an executive is not it's not an easy task. It's not easy. How do you actually do it? By simply motivating your people, helping them, make sure that they attend our webinars, which is ongoing on a weekly basis. And by doing that, you will now be earning ongoing. And I want to, before I actually do that, we've got some really awesome people in our business. People that has reached this level, and I don't want to speak on their behalf. Is there anyone sitting in the house that is an executive? 1, 2, 3. Can we please come forward? Please come forward to me. I think we should give them a round of applause, please. Yes! Great stuff. Well, now I just want to mention this to you. When you become an executive, that is when you have a better complexion. You shine even if you're dark. When days are dark, friends are few, no? But I tell you, when you're an executive, friends are plenty. Because that's how money attracts money, am I right? Money attracts people. When you got money, in actual fact, people look at you differently. You know, that's when you go, you don't even have to go to the bank comes to you. Yes. Let's give them a hand, guys. Well done. I just want to emphasize on one important thing. That the one thing in life that we need to understand, that is change. Change is the one thing in life that is constant. And if you don't embrace change, you'll be left behind. And if you're left behind, that is when life goes past you and you don't wake up. Then you accept complacency. And that's when poverty rules you. So accept the change. And that's the most important thing today. Whether you become part of this business or not, that is your decision. And if you don't, then that's your decision. And change will not happen. So I want to encourage every single person here, embrace this opportunity, run with it, and make the best out of it. But it doesn't end here. Because becoming an executive is the beginning of better things. That is, like I said, that is where life changes for you as an individual. Where you start seeing the money coming through on a month, on a weekly, and most important, you are actually benefiting virtually out of this business. But the first thing that you need to try and do is to encourage your 2 people that you've brought on. This is how it works. Help your 2 individuals, work with them so that they can become gold members. Once they become gold members, then you become an executive. Are we all together? Yeah. So working with them, let them see the money. Let them understand that this business is meant for them, and the only way they're going to make money is by you motivating them. Now the next step is to become a star executive. Now the word star is at night when things are dark, you look up into the sky, it's the one thing that shines upon you. Am I right? Now, if you want to be a star in this business, if you want to see the money rolling, if you want to see it coming in every single day in your account, I mean, when you go into your system and you're seeing that dollars just coming through on a daily basis, as people are signing up in your business on a weekly basis, remember you earn weekly. But the beautiful thing about being a star executive, this is when you get the better wills of both, and that is weekly and monthly income. You can give us a hand for that. Weekly and monthly. Now I want to perhaps just introduce you. That's saying that the business gives you instant reward, triple silver bonus, silver steps. So in other words, what does it mean? Every time you therefore help a person in your business, motivate them, turn silver, get your 2 people. That creates a silver on the right, a silver on the left. That is a step. Every single time a step happens, you get paid for that. So imagine this entire business that you have, and you see them turning into silvers. Every single time it happens all the way down, you are earning money for that. I mean, we're looking at $59 a pop. Is that a lot of money? $59, guys, $59. And look, it fluctuates. Some people most probably would tell you that you could get up to 70. All right? So encourage your people in your business to do one thing, is to turn silver as soon as possible. We've got one goal in South Africa. In South Africa, there's one goal that we need to do this month, and that is every person that's active in this business. This is the month of November, which is November Gold Month. Every single person in our business that is a silver star or a blue star, you as the sponsor need to get that person to gold ASAP. And by doing that, you will see the rewards coming through. I mean, I was just going to share something with you. When I was working, and I worked for the company, and I looked at my pay slip before I resigned. I remember it was the last working day of the month. I looked at my pay slip. I worked for the week in this business, and I looked at my pay slip that I'm receiving from the company. When my pay slip, my monthly pay slip, was less than my weekly pay slip, you can't be ignorant. You don't have to be an Einstein to say that this is the time. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm now taking this business and I'm rolling it full time. This is my business. We have the power in this house with leadership. Myself and Shona know each other for years, like she says. She's my competition is healthy, like I said. But what you need to understand, as much as competition is healthy, you need to stay focused. You need to make sure that you do not try and do too many things at the same time, guys. That is what really kills things for yourself. You know, a lot of people come give me a business card, introducing me and saying, hey, you know what? Who are you? I said, no, I'm with Flipping. What do you do? No, I'm a star executive. Oh, okay, here's my business card. I want you to listen. Go and have a look at this business. Guys, let me tell you now, this is the one thing that I'm doing. Don't confuse me or try. I'm here to stay. And that's what you need to adapt in your life, because people will always try and derail you for the wrong reason. What we need to do, we need to try and get people to the next level. Star executive, royal executive, we need to make sure that we get them to that levels. Basically, what the company also does is that once you reach those kind of levels, you start earning all the way down in terms of your generations. Generation means simply the person on your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. And further down to your ninth generation, you will be earning from those people. So what you need to try and do is to get to that people as soon as possible, motivating them. Global ambassador. One important thing that you see happening here is that you've turned your people now all the way from not just a star executive all the way to a diamond ambassador, and you become a global ambassador, and that simply means you'll be now earning from the global pool. Think about this. You have one thing to worry about, and that's nothing, because now you're earning from the entire business on a global scale. If the business is coming from China, New Zealand, America, Australia, I'm earning all the way. And that's ultimately what we are focusing on. Go for global ambassador. Now what the company actually does is that you'll be getting a bonus of $100,000. This bonus is paid over to you, and therefore what you do with it is entirely up to you. Making sure that you work with your people, and that's to promote them, make sure that they grow their businesses. Becoming a global ambassador, you earn the global billion, which is it's actual gold, or you can go for the cash. Which one do you want? Cash. Well, cash is king. All right. I want to just make emphasis that this illustration here tells you exactly how you'll be benefiting financially in terms of where you are in the business. If you are blue, silver, gold, simply push to get to star executive. And that's ultimately, as you can see, executive and star executive is where you start earning now all the way from your generation in terms of the percentages. If you can see there, 5, another 5. I'm earning 10% here, 15, 20, 20, all the way down. But I'm also now earning, in terms of my business, on my 9th level, ladies and gentlemen, I will still be making money. So it simply means you sit back, relax, and the money's coming in. That is the important thing. Now, if you enjoy going on holiday, we give you a holiday destination that is now coming up. I'm going to actually go forth to the next one and just show you that this is ultimately where we're going to be. In a few months' time, which is, as I can say, the 2nd of February this is 2014, we will all be going on a holiday. If you reach, you need to be an executive, first and foremost. All right? All expenses paid. We will fly you from Johannesburg International all the way to America. We'll take you to the property that we have bought and that we've placed money onto. All right? That money that you've placed into the property, those homes, you are now going to visit, all right, and see them in real life. In America, in Florida, you'll be going there. But most important, we'll be cruising all the way to what we call the Caribbean islands. Wow. Say, wow. Now, all I would say to you guys is the first important thing is to work the business, and by doing that, everything else will fall into place. And what I just want to make mention, and this is just purely just a summary, is just to work with your people. Change every single silver person to a gold person. Motivating yourself to get to star executive and to executive so that you can earn from them further down into your business. But most important is to motivate your people and be with them all the time and making sure that they can see the business from your side and making an income on a weekly basis. What we do as a company, we provide you with the best platform that you ever could look at and find. We offer seminars like this, which is ongoing. I mean, this is our 10th one this month, all right? We also have webinars. So a free presentation done by Greg every single Wednesday, on a Wednesday at 11 o'clock, all right? During the day, you switch on to your webinar, click on it, and therefore you can watch a presentation that happens globally. At 9 o'clock when the kids are sleeping at night, for those that are working, here's an opportunity now that you can go onto the webinar and watch the presentation. We're also on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube. So what is holding you back is you. And that's the only thing that can change your life, and it starts with you. So from my side, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to encourage every single person here to make it happen. If there's any further questions, any person here that would like to ask us a question, we'll be here after the presentation taking those questions from you. And lastly, we would like to just say thanks to our CEO, Les Richardson, that makes things possible. And I just want to make sure that you guys, for every person here today, go and look at our global property that's happening here in South Africa. This business is here to stay, whether you like it or not. For today, walala. Thank you very much. Go well, God bless, and all the best. Thank you.